What's up, everybody? Welcome to an all new episode of Transcending Culture. I am one third of your host, James. I am here with the Queens of the Night. What's up, Kat?
Hey.
I was gonna say you still on mute. What's
No,
happening?
no.
What's happening? What's going on over there?
What's going on? Nothing, trying to get through the week. Hump day,
Yeah,
get to the weekend.
when I tell you I've been running all day long, like all day long, and I just got back really like 20, really like 20 minutes ago. Um,
Mm.
so much going on, but it's definitely good to be on tonight. Specifically, no guest tonight. I said that we was just gonna do all trending topics and so much stuff going on out there. Uh, Tiff, what's up?
Nothing much. How you guys doing?
Outstanding, outstanding. What's going on with you? How you doing?
I don't know. I'm just really drained tonight. It
Yeah,
took all of me to get on. I was like sleep and my phone died. I looked up. I said, "Oh my god!" So I had to pull a miracle. I get on to read the messages. I'm like, y'all okay?
um,
Pictures, long bios. I'm like, yeah, okay.
yeah. It's easier to send stuff in there because if I email it, you might not never see it. So I'm like, at least if I send it there, we all be in there. So I sent that stuff. Um, in case anybody's wondering what we're talking about, we got some pretty special guests who are going to be joining us actually starting next week. We're not going to announce anything yet, but I probably will start posting for next week's, probably tomorrow. If not tonight, I'll probably start posting tomorrow to get flyers and all that stuff out there. Um, Not a whole lot going on with me outside of, I guess, just the typical hustle. The entertainment plug is coming up on Saturday, so I may have Michael Collier on the show. I'm not really positive yet. They still have not confirmed. So still working on that piece, but I actually have another guest on the show as well. Scratch Paper Productions. The owner of Scratch Paper Productions is Eric Wilson. So he's going to be coming on the entertainment plug on Saturday, which is going to be pretty dope. Just a lot of stuff going on. Still working on this issue, this next issue of the mag. I actually have a cover for the issue to follow that now. So it's a lot happening, a whole lot going on, but definitely good stuff. A little tired, but all is on. All is on. Definitely wanted to get on tonight and hit on some of these stories, some of these topics, because, like I said, it's a whole lot happening. And you was on it. You sent a long list. I'm like, damn, like can't hear you.
It was a lot going on this week, in the culture.
Yeah,
So yeah, we got a lot to talk about. We may not hit on everything and we may hit on some things,
yeah,
unplanned, but
yeah,
we definitely gonna get into it for sure.
yeah, yeah. I know what you're saying. It's just a rough draft, rough template of what we probably going with. But definitely a lot of stuff going on out there. I think the biggest thing hitting me right now is the Wendy thing. So
Is the what?
Wendy, Wendy Williams. What's going on with her. But
I'm sorry, I can hardly hear you. This phone.
I said Wendy Williams.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wendy Williams. Mine's is like somewhat of the Oscars. I watched half of the Oscars.
Okay.
Um, and TikTok.
Okay. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I know everybody is concerned about TikTok for sure.
I know Tiffany is.
Yes.
I
So
mean,
where do we begin?
I can care less, but I know,
Yeah.
I know Tiffany probably shitting bricks over there. But
You know what? It is so crazy because I'm really not. I usually be on there. I'll go hard for a minute and then I'll just stop.
yeah,
But
Mhm.
it's this guy on there that he does tarot cards.
Mhm.
He says his name so fast, but he was actually elaborating on it yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, and he just was like telling us that they didn't give a direct answer yet, but for all his subscribers, because I actually did subscribe to him,
Mhm.
um, and for all of his subscribers to follow him on IG. So just in case, I'm a computer out, just in case. But but this is the one thing about that TikTok business is that that is some of those people's income, and so I'm sorry, y'all. That is some of those people's income because he said it. So when you go on TikTok and everybody's like, hit the button, hit the like button, hit the like button, send gifts and all that stuff, that is actual money that they're receiving. And those people that actually goes live, they have to be live for 2 to 3 hours, which is insane. You have to be on your monitor on your screen, and they go through what is it called, Cat?
The
They were the
agencies.
agencies. And
Yeah.
so I'm just like, for that to be my actual income and just be sitting on here talking is crazy. And then you actually have people on there, like the DJs, for instance. So you have some people on there that be DJ and it be funky, it be live. I'll be sitting up there kicking it, but they have to be on there for like at least an hour. Then you have inspirational people on there talking for it's just crazy. That's their income. So if TikTok is out of there, I don't them folks gonna have to get out the house and get an actual job. Hello?
Right.
Yeah, so some people are actually confused about what happened, what the law means, what's going to happen with TikTok. So, the lawmakers, the House has passed a bill that
Okay.
says that TikTok, unless the owners of TikTok, which TikTok's owners are from overseas, is China,
Yeah,
is a different country than us. None of the owners or none of the servers are on US soil, so we don't have any jurisdiction. We don't have any of that information that they're getting. We don't
right.
even know what they're getting because it's on their own platform. So basically
Yeah.
the law says they have 6 months to sell TikTok to someone on US soil or they're going to close it down.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not for six
So
months.
yeah, so they have to, sell it to somebody who will basically be given the information because like Instagram and Facebook are ran by Meta and their information gets fed to the government. The government gets our information from Facebook and Instagram and things like that. Well, TikTok, they don't get that information. And so for one, they're wondering what is the information they want it because they sell our information for a lot of money and they
Yep.
use our information, and also they don't know what they're collecting from us, so it becomes a case of national security. We don't
Absolutely.
want all our citizens giving permissions to something out of this country. Say they putting stuff on our phone, say it's a war, say you don't know what's going to happen. Now me, I think that it's out of control because if we want to be on the app, we want to be on the app. Like that's, and the thing
Mhm.
about TikTok, like you and I both know, there's a lot of information in TikTok. We're seeing a
It
lot of things around the world that we really
is.
wouldn't be privy to seeing because what a lot of people don't know is a lot of stuff we see on the TV or on the internet is filtered. Our government filters certain things, and so TikTok may not have those certain, I was seeing people dying overseas and stuff that I wasn't aware of because of TikTok, or I was finding out how to fix my credit, or I was finding out how to file taxes this way, or do this or do that, that they may not want us to know. So I feel like, I don't think it's fair that they're, giving them 6 months because these people are saying, this is my company. How you going to tell me I have to sell my company that I'm, made from the ground up? So I don't know. Hopefully, hopefully for us TikTokers, me and Tiff and our transcenders out there, hopefully they can come to some resolution. But I did not think that law was gonna pass. I didn't think it was gonna pass. As much people be on TikTok every day,
I,
especially the conservatives, the Republicans be on TikTok all day talking about freedom. You go USA.
I didn't think it was
Go
going to
Trump.
pass either.
But I didn't think it was gonna pass because it's just, but like I said, a lot of the politicians, they have their hand in Facebook and Instagram. Think about
Hmm.
election time. Election time, you can't get rid of those ads.
You
Election
sure can.
time, they ask you every day who you voting for, who are you
Yeah,
looking at. Look at this candidate. Look at, like, they're using that because they know they can.
yeah.
So hopefully they can figure something out with that because
Yeah.
I love TikTok. So
I'm just I'm
And oh, go ahead,
I'm just
James.
getting into it. I'm really just getting into it. Like yeah, I'm really just getting into it. I mean, I could see, obviously there's a lot of issues as far as like content on TikTok and different stuff that they have on there, but I don't necessarily really see like the national security threat or anything like that. What they're saying, and I mean maybe I need to read some more into it, but I wasn't really seeing it or getting it.
yeah, I just think the government, anything that they can't control money off it, if they can't get information off it, they can't control it,
Right,
then they don't like it. We've
right,
seen this with, I mean, think about back in the day with Black Panther programs and papers and what is it called, the black pamphlets and things. They had to move those things underground because the government did not have control of that information, so they did not want that type of stuff. So this is, when does it become freedom of speech type
yeah,
thing? Like, how are
yeah,
you going to
Hmm.
tell us we can't be on this app, but because you're not in control, you're not owning it? It just doesn't really make sense. But this is their country, these are our lawmakers, and that's why it's really important to vote, and it's important to pay attention to what the lawmakers in your area are doing. How are they voting? How are they voting on bills and stuff? Because people always wonder about the presidents. Yes, the presidents control a lot, but your governors, your representatives and things like that really, the day-to-day things that really
yeah,
matter to you, those are the ones making those decisions. So I know we
absolutely.
have elections coming up, so definitely keep in mind, write down the names, because I'm definitely going to look at who was voting how, so I can have more, be more informed with my voting power.
Yeah. No, yeah, I think I definitely need to read some more into it and really get a better understanding of it all. But I didn't think it was gonna pass either. So
At all.
yeah, yeah. So
So
now,
yeah, us TikTokers and James especially, because he can go live.
Yeah,
We
he been
go.
could go live. I just hit 300 followers right now. Like, and then every time, and then how it works is that I haven't been really doing reels as much. And see, with TikTok, okay, so with TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, the difference is that with Instagram, when I do reels, I can post my reels from Instagram to Facebook or Facebook to Instagram. But when I do it on TikTok, it will not allow me to post from TikTok to Instagram. It will allow me to share with other people,
mm,
but it won't
Yeah.
allow me to post. So now it's like, now I got to do all this work all over again. And then with the music content, which is weird. Now, remember when we went to go see Mariah Carey?
Mm-hmm.
I had posted a reel of me going to the concert with one of her Christmas songs along with a couple of other singers. How about I went on there the other day and they muted my reel because Mariah Carey, I guess, took that down. She took
No,
her
what
song down.
happened? What happened was, Universal Music Group, which is a distribution company who works with Mariah Carey, Taylor Swift, Nicki Minaj, all these people. They did not sign a distribution. They did not renew their distribution deal with TikTok. So all these companies give TikTok a license to use their things, and so all the other companies that fell in line, um, Universal said, no, this is not enough money. We want more money, because they feel like their songs were more popular, or they deserve more money than all the other distribution companies. So TikTok said no. So therefore, they pulled all of their
All
artists'
of their
catalog.
songs.
So
Yep.
everything that, and it really sucks because like Taylor Swift, Nicki Minaj all had new music out. Think about Nicki Minaj. Everybody was doing that high heels on my tick
Oh,
boots.
yep. Now
All
they
those
ain't.
videos are muted. I had one that was to what was it, to Chun Li, like, oh, they paying me out to be the bad guy. I looked on there, I said, wait a minute, that wasn't even the music part. That was her talking. Next thing you know, they said,
They, they
take it
muted.
down, take it down.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that I didn't want to replace my stuff, so I left it up. But I'm hoping like they reach some kind of agreement. But I feel like TikTok got bigger fish to fry now, with the
Yeah.
with the law. So it's like I don't know, but I don't know. TikTok is just a hot mess, and I was about to start a whole new page.
Yeah, I ain't doing that because I have a lot. I mean, I have a lot of reels and pictures that we have posted from us going to see Jodeci, from us going to see Mariah Carey, and I go on there like the majority of them is muted, and I'm just like, what the hell, y'all don't want had to take our music up there, so
Yeah,
so
they
now I
wanted
have
us to
to
use it, and then they took it away. Like,
go and try to find music to fit
hmm
what the picture was about and all this other crap. But you
Right.
go on Instagram, some of it is like that on Instagram too, but not a
hmm
lot. But
It's
yeah,
just I
it,
wish it was an easier flow for creators to
right,
do something across the way, because sometimes I'll find a sound on Instagram that's not available on Facebook. So
exactly,
I gotta, and then when you upload stuff that maybe you didn't find the sound, but you got it on your video, they could copyright that because you didn't put them. And I'm like, dang, because I was trying to put I wanna be your man. I wanna be
yeah,
your
yeah,
man. Girl, do you know that's not on there? I was like, what the heck? Now come on, man. I'm sitting here lip singing, and all y'all got is computer love.
yeah.
So it's a mess. I hope that they, especially for creators and people that like us that, pump a lot of content out, maybe they can make a smoother transition because they want us to make these reels and things. And it's like, I'm trying. Help me help you.
But it's a lot of people that's making like movie reels. And as of right now, I don't know how to do all that editing. So when they go
hmm
from one to another, what I'm saying, you stop and then you go to another. So yeah, it's a lot of them that's doing the movie type reel
hmm
skits, I should say,
Yeah.
and not doing like actual music reels no more. Probably all because they keep muting it. Like you do
Yeah.
one good
And
one
they
with
get
the music, and they mute it, and then it's like all that time. Because I'm gonna tell you
all
what,
that
them
work.
reels is not easy to make.
I have a reel that has 8,000 views that's muted now. That
See
was
what I'm
that
saying?
was going viral. That is muted, and now it's just, oh
There.
well, mate. They like reposted, but it's not even getting it was already getting traction. Girl, it is just a hot mess.
Yeah. So, also, so with that being said, about the people on there ordering stuff.
Yeah, so the TikTok shop. So the TikTok shop is really just a imagine a TikTok shop, not like Amazon, but TikTok shop is like a swap
To
meet
like
or like
what's
a
the one
festival
on
or something like that, like a mall.
to
They
me?
don't necessarily you said what?
To me,
Yeah, well no, I mean it's kind of like Tumi because they have a lot Timu
I
because
said to me,
because they
T-Mo.
have a lot of same stuff, but TikTok shop is really a third party app.
Yeah,
So basically, say if I make soap, I put my soap on TikTok shop and people get it from TikTok, but they're getting it from me. They're not
right,
getting it
right,
from. So that's why people be like, oh, I ordered it from this or it didn't come or something happened. Well, you're not really dealing with TikTok. You're dealing with these outside, sources and things like that. But
right.
I have heard of things being, merchandise being fake, merchandise being, not the right ingredients, people getting allergic reactions, people not getting the right stuff, and having no one to, talk to about it because they're saying it's not no, customer service and stuff like that. So I have not purchased from TikTok Shop. I have looked because some of the stuff be cheap, but the shipping be like $30, $40. So it'd
Yeah,
be
you
like,
gotta buy
where's
so
the
much.
savings?
Yeah, you gotta buy so much in order for you to get the free shipping. Like I'm not doing that. I ordered maybe a couple of things off of Tumu, whatever
Mhm.
that site is, and that was about it. I got like 8 things in my cart right now for months. So it's like,
Yeah.
I go on those reviews. Like they got one trending right now on TikTok Shop is the treadmill. So they got the treadmill
Hmm.
trending, and they also got the stair stepper trending.
Yeah,
So
everything I've been seeing in mine was the air purifier. Everybody going crazy for the air purifier, and then everybody going crazy for this chair that I want. It's a crisscross chair. It's a chair you can sit with your legs crisscross, and that's how I sit all the time. So I'm
I
like,
do
I
too.
want that. I
I
want
do
that. It's an
too.
office chair. And see, I need somebody. We need to make a transcending the culture wish list because your girl cat need a new chair. I know y'all be hearing every time I move this. Like, what the
Yeah.
hell? Come on now. Sound like grandma's rocking chair over here. I ain't got time for that, nah.
Oh
So
my
yeah,
God.
James, make sure you do we got the cash app at the bottom of the screen? So if any transcenders want to send a blessing for cats crisscross applesauce chair, because that's what I want. So I can sit here and talk to y'all and be, spilling the tea
Cat
comfortably.
need a new chair, y'all. How much is
So
the
yeah.
chair, Cat?
I'm not sure. It's they have it on Amazon, but it's a pink crisscross applesauce chair. Um, so yeah, it's an office
Me,
chair. I don't
listen,
know.
me and Cat need a pink crisscross applesauce
Yeah, we need our
chair.
crisscross applesauce chair because
Cause I do.
that
It's like
I
I can't help it. I sit with my legs crossed, and my Eastern Star organization. We're not allowed to sit with our legs crossed, or we get fined $5.
I didn't know you were Eastern Star.
Yes, I'm a
I
star.
never knew that.
I'm a
You know,
star.
Carisha's an Eastern Star.
Is she?
I can't
My
believe y'all
cousin
don't
is
know that. She's always posting about her being an Eastern Star. Yes.
I never see that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. My cousin is sis.
That is
Yes,
so
I
funny.
love I love my Eastern Star chapter. Lady Ada, chapter 48.
Yeah.
The actor chapter.
Yeah, I used to work for somebody that was an Eastern Star in Akron. And she used to have me she didn't know how to work the computer, and so I used to have to send out emails and send out stuff, but she's like, "You can't look at it now. Don't
Nope,
don't
nope,
look." She's
nope.
like, "Cuz you cannot see, this is a secret." So I used to be going like this
Yeah.
trying to send the emails for her, send out to the other sisters. But shout out to the Eastern Stars and the Masons and everybody.
Yes, ma'am. No, you can't look. We can't tell you nothing. Now, if you want to join the chapter, let me know, and I will talk to my head worthy matron. But yeah, we can't disclose no info.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, shout out to all the the sororities too. The Deltas. My mom is a Delta. My niece Mackenzie will be in the cotillion next Saturday. So shout out to Kenzie.
Really?
Yes. Yep. So all me and my sisters will be going
Is it too
and
late to get
supporting
tickets?
her.
Y'all
I
doing
think
it
it's too
up.
late.
Y'all doing it up.
Yeah, you gotta tell us stuff about that because we
I
gotta support our little
know, I
baby cousins.
know.
Absolutely, because the tickets is like what $100 now.
I mean,
I think they were 60.
I
That
mean,
ain't
They
bad.
have been,
if you don't
yeah,
want
that's
us to
not.
come, you could just tell us.
I mean, Mackenzie, you'd be
I,
surprised to see some of her other family come. We're not in our and see. Here's the thing, you guys. For our first time transgenders, that we're all cousins. So all of our grandparents were brother and sister, and my grandmother is the only
she
living
loves
one.
telling. She loves telling
So,
us.
so they gotta know how we're related. So, with that being said, we gotta support our baby cousins for real. Whatever they got going on, we have to support them. Because being in the cotillion, I was in a cotillion. It wasn't the Delta cotillion. It was for Christ cotillion. We had to wear the big ball gowns and stuff like that. But it's a very meaningful experience. But being in a cotillion is a big deal. They get scholarships and all that, and they have to be picked to be in something big like that, a Delta cotillion. So
Yeah,
anytime you hear something like that, that is big.
that's cool.
Yeah, so shout out
Hmm.
my niece Mackenzie Johnson. So yeah, she turned 18 this month. She's gonna be in a cotillion. Now the day of her 18th birthday, a drunk driver hit her car.
Oh wow.
She wasn't in it, but it was total. So,
Are you
keep your head up.
serious? That ain't no
Keep
my
your head up,
God.
baby girl. I'm sorry that happened, but you're doing amazing things, and everybody be there to support you next weekend. But yeah, drunk driver came and hit like a whole bunch of cars, on my sister's street, and
What
they
street was
crashed.
this?
I'm not gonna disclose that on the air. I will let you know later. But yeah, somebody hit on the street and they crashed their car so bad that they was stuck. They was drunk and they was stuck, and
Oh wow.
they went directly to jail. So
To jail. Don't pass go. Don't you collect
yeah,
that
don't pass.
$200?
Yeah, it's like you could right directly because you could see where he just hit like air, like sideswipe her friend's
Wow.
car, a whole bunch of people on the street. So, yeah, no drinking and driving, guys. Mm-mm.
No drinking
Um,
and driving.
Yeah, so I know James wanted to talk about Wendy. So James, what's up? You gonna catch the people up on what's going on, or
You know what? I just think it sucks. Like I just think it sucks altogether. So, I mean, essentially, Kevin is trying to be paid now from the SAG after retirement. Obviously they had, that obviously they had the prenup and the
Mm-hmm.
obviously they had the prenup and the prenup was written to say, that basically she would pay him X amount of dollars until she wasn't, till she wasn't working anymore. And to my understanding, it had to be like a year. Don't quote me on that, but nevertheless, that obviously ended up coming to pass. So it came down to them going back to court, and he wasn't able to get any more money. So now he's trying to get money from the SAG after a retirement. And I mean, obviously, it makes sense that he needs money because he done blew all that money on he done blew all that money on this on this
what was her
swing.
name, Sharonda or something, or
I was trying to think it's
it's just some,
something.
it's just something.
I mean,
Yeah,
I was getting ready to say it's just something,
it's
but
just it's just something. Yeah, he
I
spent
just
all the
think
money,
it
and
sucks.
what they say on Tyler Perry, Christina. Christina's gone. The girl then
Yeah,
left with the baby and moved on. She left him once the money dried up. You should, and it's so funny because all them years she wanted him to leave his wife. You should have stayed with her. That was the money.
right. It
Hello.
just it sucks. It sucks, and I guess I can see both sides of it. So, in one respect, I'm like, why would you do that to her? And like, she basically down and out. She can't work anymore. Blase, blase. But on the flip side of it, she chose to stay in a relationship, and it kind of goes back to the age-old saying that you make your bed, you lie in. And I mean, you don't want to see that kind of thing happening to somebody, but she had to know that this was a this was a potential staying with somebody like that. And obviously she didn't want to be by herself, and she loved him. I don't know that she felt like he loved her, or maybe she did. Um, Obviously we don't know all of those details, but even so, like, because some people, like, when you talk to some people, they're like, well, she chose to stay in that relationship, and these are the things that happen when you stay in relationships like that, and then you find out they cheating, or you get a divorce, and you make most of the money, and they end up getting alimony, and like, that's kind of the stance that a lot of people are taking. But
Because we saw
I
that with
kind of
Mary with
err on the
Mary
side
J.
of don't do that to her. Because to me, you
Jesus.
fucking over her and you fucking over your kid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like you fucking over her and you fucking over your kid because she supports your kid. So to me it's just foul. To me it's foul.
Yeah. And another component of it is that was her manager for
Yeah,
many years.
yeah,
And they
absolutely.
had
Yeah.
a lot of contracts that you have to understand that when the stuff became public of him having that child, Wendy cut him out of everything. He
Right.
was banned from
Wow.
the studio. He stopped getting checks. He stopped getting royalties. His name was taken off the credits, which
Uh,
this is stuff that was already agreed upon.
uh,
So when you do that to somebody and they feel entitled to that money, especially when you in a relationship and somebody getting all this and living off you and stuff, and then you
uh,
just cold turkey cut them off, they gonna come for what they feel like they deserve.
absolutely.
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 Mm-mm-mm.
Absolutely. Get out of
And
my brain, Tip Tip. Absolutely.
But yeah, and so
When
now her team has been fired. It was
and
her
now
manager.
I'm with that. I'm with that because that damn Will Selby, he needed to get the fuck out of it. Like it was time for him to go.
They fired
My cousin,
wait,
I'm sorry,
she
Transcending.
fired him or they
We
who
we don't know
Because I heard a
who
couple
it
days
really
ago that the girl was gone and she didn't need to be there either. The PR person, like,
yeah.
why are you here? Like, why would you take her? Why would you pick up and take her to California to go and see NBC in her state? I don't care that that's what she's saying she wanted to do. She was looking.
yeah
She was trying to make sure she got paid. That's all that was.
yeah, I feel like they just like what was the creator Mona that's on TikTok and stuff, and she goes by "Don't Call Me White Girl." You ever see her? She was saying that Wendy, they had her propped up like Weekend at Bernie's. Like they
Right,
propped
right.
they
Yes,
propped
I
they
saw it. Yeah, that's it.
Listen,
They
they
did.
prepping our good auntie up for some change. And I do
Look,
understand that they saying that when yeah, they just Wendy be fine, Wendy Williams. Like she just saying whatever. You know, we got a history of dementia and things in our family. So we know when somebody not all the way there. So, but I see both sides because I feel like they saying her money dried up. She didn't have nowhere to go. She didn't have no money for medical expenses. So it's just like, well, what do you do when she don't have nobody to take care of her? And the people that are appointed to take care of her are paid.
right.
So what,
right.
so I do understand that they was trying to um do one last money grab for Wendy, I feel like, to take care of her, but I feel like it could have been done so much more tastefully.
Because
They could have got with
that PR
they
girl,
could have got with
she just was
somebody
out to me.
good.
Like when they was in the car and the reporter or the person that was in there with her, I guess the camera person or whatever, they was like,
Uh-huh.
would you want to be her manager? And she was like, well, I'm kind of doing managerial stuff anyway. So it's like you trying to cut Will out now. Like I was just like,
Right.
they all are dirty, and I'm gonna keep it all the way funky. And I know I'm not the only person that think about this. I really do question the niece too, because I really do question the niece too. And I know, I know that the air has been put on that she's there to protect her and make sure that things are being done right or whatever. But I just feel like, why would y'all put her on TV like this and exploit her like this? And she ain't got her damn wig on, and like the clothes and shit that she wearing, that like to me they're all exploiting her.
Yeah, I feel like the niece is exploited because once again, she was somebody that Wendy had promised her all these things. I'm going to hand you the king of the keys to the kingdom. Remember, she would have her on the show, and my
Yeah,
niece gonna take over, and I'm gonna do this for her and do that for her. And then Wendy's troubles, the drugs, the alcohol, the rehab, the divorce. I feel like all that happened so quick that the niece feel like, oh, I'm gonna
well,
get what I deserve too. We gonna do something
well, as far as all
before
of that,
it's
like,
all over, and it's just
but as far
it
as
just
like
it
the
feels
drugs and
desperate.
alcohol, like I think that has been a constant. I think it's been a constant,
It has, especially with
and
this alcohol.
and because Kevin was there, or Kelvin, or because his real name is
Yeah.
Kelvin.
His real name is Kelvin.
Either way, I think that he still was there, and he was making sure that everything still went off without a hitch. And then
Mhm.
when she basically cut him out of everything, that's when the shit started to hit the fan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was just like a storm. Like, when you in a codependent relationship, both of them were dependent on each other
Right.
Yeah.
for that that
Yes,
that trauma bonding, for money, for fame. They had their routine, and then they messed that up, and both of them fell. Like,
but
y'all
I
really
hope
should have stayed
that
together.
I hope that I hope this is a lesson to once you get past like the sadness and feeling bad and all of that stuff. I hope that it's a lesson to like kids and teens, like stay away from these fucking drugs, like and this like this shit is it's not cool. It's just it's not cool, and it's not cool. It's not cool at all.
I don't know. It's really messed up out here. I mean, to say the least, it's messed up. Everything that they're putting in things nowadays, people is showing up dead for unexplainable reasons.
Like this
It's
stuff is just not. it's just not cool, and it ain't like it's ever been cool. But
No.
it's really gotten out of hand. And for as smart as she was, you would think that she would know that, like, you can't be drinking like that, and like you just would think that she would know. But like to hear the diagnosis and to hear that it's alcohol induced or drug, like, that's crazy. That's crazy. And you know the sad thing is that so many people are sitting and waiting for her to come back to her prime and to get back to who she is, and I just don't feel like that's ever going to happen. Not to be a pessimist or anything like that, but I just don't see it.
Right. Mm-mm.
I saw the other day. I was on YouTube and I was looking at some past shows of hers, and one of them was Sherry Shepherd. Um, when Sherry Shepherd was actually going through the divorce, her second husband
Yeah,
and everything, honey, and Wendy was, I mean, telling it all.
yeah,
And I was like, dang, where was that when this episode came out? Because Sherry Shepherd was going through some shit
yeah,
with them damn husbands.
yeah.
One wanted to get
Especially always,
custody of her first son, and then the other one was trying to get custody of her second. I'm like, what the hell? And
and
so when Sherry was on her show,
Wendy would
Sherry,
go in on them, because I remember she went in on Sherry. Like, she would go in on pretty much everybody, and she's made a career out of doing that. And I'm not saying,
and she has.
obviously there's people who like it, and I mean, at the end of the day, I like watching the show, so I'm not even going front like I wasn't watching.
I was watching it. Now she came
But
on twice a day. She came on twice a day. I think she came on one was like 10 a.m. and the other one was at midnight because I remember
when she came
being
on
at
TV,
home.
and the midnight show was on BET.
Yeah, yeah. The midnight she was on BT because I remember being at home and I could only catch the midnight show
Yeah,
on BET, man. And she, how you doing?
yeah.
And
I mean, like
she be
I'm
having
not
it
even
all.
like, I like Wendy Williams. I'm not even going front like I didn't like a lot of the old interviews, the radio interviews and stuff, because I definitely
Uh-huh.
like, I still listen to some of them because most of them are on YouTube. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
I can listen to a lot of the radio interviews, and I did the virtual audience a couple times during the pandemic. So like,
Mhm.
I really did like Wendy Williams, and it's really unfortunate. I don't see her getting back to the
No,
Wendy Williams that we know. Like, I don't see her being back on TV. Um, I don't know, and I could be wrong.
no.
I'm no doctor, so I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, because it really would be amazing to see her make a comeback. But I don't necessarily see that happen. But that husband, he grimy. He grimy. It's just,
Her disease is progressing too much
yeah,
for her to, come back from that. I wish my mom even said, she said, Tiffany, I just wish I can come downstairs one day and mom would be like, you know what? I'm just playing, Diane. I don't have dementia. I'm just gonna, I was just wanting to see, was you really gonna take care of me? And then it'll be all back to normal. Big mama be back to herself. We can go out and do things, but it's just not. It's just not. So yeah, that disease is really hard. I hope I will not never get that disease. If I do, God got plans for us. Because it seems like it's skipping generations, y'all. And my mom Dukes, your mom, your dad, they cool. It's us that's messed up. So, but so anyway, oh, there we go.
you sound like somebody grandmama talking about, there we go.
So I wanted to tell everyone that I am going to be doing another giveaway. It was going to be for Easter, but Easter is coming too fast for me and I can't um do it this month, but I'm gonna do a spring giveaway. So
Uh,
spring, everybody, I hope y'all is done moved your clocks forward. Me, I never changed them, so they've been the same every single year. I never changes my clocks, but I mean, this time change got me messed up for real.
Yeah.
It's getting it's getting later, um, later, and I mean the dango chickens and the ducks get to quacking it early in the morning. I'm like, really? Just put your head back under the water. I mean, come on.
Um,
So the giveaway will be next month, the end of April, and it will consist of two alcoholic beverages. One will be, these are pint size, you guys. I'm not doing nothing. One will be Casamigos, and one will be some type of vodka. I don't know as of yet. Also, will be a gift card to Honey Baked Ham, and I will try to
oh,
get a
oh,
gift card.
oh, oh, oh. Let me get that. Don't put that in there. Let me get that.
And
I'm
it
sorry.
will be to Nothing But Cakes. I don't know if you guys in Cleveland has Nothing But Cakes up there, but we have two stores down here in Akron. So one out in Montrose, and I believe one out in Stowe. I believe so. I kind of don't want to put that in there. If the ones in Cleveland, if you have anybody who's going to be doing a drawing in Cleveland, and they don't have it in Cleveland, so I'm gonna investigate that a little further. If you guys don't, I will just add something else in there. But definitely the two liquor bottles and the Honey Bank Ham store will be definitely in there. And then I'll figure something out for something else or whatnot. But that will be the actual drawing for next month. And that is it. Did you guys want to go ahead and do the women's history, or you want to wait on that?
No. Yeah. You want to go ahead and do something? Do something? I had messaged you, but I figured you probably didn't see it.
Oh, so I did not have it at first, but you know what? I was downstairs and I kept falling asleep, waking up, cracking up, falling asleep, waking up, cracking up. So I was actually watching I Love Lucy on my TV, and I said, you know what, that would be a wonderful women's history for this week's topic. Lucille Ball, everybody know I'm an old soul. First of all, I watches all the old sitcoms from Sanford and Son, from all of, even Give Me a Break. Y'all remember Giving Me a Break with Nell Carter?
Absolutely. Let me chime in for 1 second,
Uh,
just to make sure that everybody is clear, because the segment that you're doing is actually Black History every day. However, with March being, the Women's Month, that you're doing some of everybody, because I know that there are some people who are like, it's not no, they're not black. Or what's this? So I want to clarify that to the transcenders who are watching. So okay, go ahead.
So today's segment will be on Lucille Ball, Lucille Desiree Ball, born
I need
August
Benjamin. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Born August 6, 1911, and passed away April 26, 1989. She was an American actress and comedian. She was nominated for 13 Primetime Emmy Awards, winning 5 times. She was also nominated for other awards as the Golden Globe Award. Ball's career began in 1929 when she landed work as a model. Shortly thereafter, she began performing a career on Broadway using a stage name, Diane Belmont. Later appeared in films in the 1930s, 40s, and so on with RKO Radio Pictures. And then Bob produced and starred in Broadway musical Wildcat, 1960, 61, and 62. Became the first woman to run as a major television studio. Desilu Productions, which produced many popular television series, including Mission Impossible and Star Trek. And then Ball did not retire from acting completely. And in 1985, she took on a dramatic role in the television film Stone Pillow. The next year, she starred in Life with Lucy, and which, unlike other sitcoms, was not well received. It was canceled after 3 months. She did not appear in film television roles for the rest of her career, and she died in 1989 from a aneurysm, some sort of aneurysm, and she had heart disease and passed away at the age of 77. Um, there is other things that Lucille Ball played in. She played in this movie called um, I believe it was Yours, Mine's, and
Yours,
Ours,
mine, and ours.
and
I
Ours.
love that movie with
That
her.
movie was
Mhm.
so movie. So Yours, Mine's, and Ours. Lucille married and her husband passed, and same goes with the guy that she married. He was um a army or nate he was in some type of military, and he had children. His wife had also passed. They met up and they combined their 6 or 8 kids among each other. So then they had all these children and had to live the lifestyle of a Marine husband and juggling kids all at the same time. They remastered that movie again later in the years, and then she also made her own sitcom called Lucy with her running partner uh that played in the I Love Lucy show. I forget her name on here, but she also married Desi Arnaz, who was her husband on the I Love Lucy. So that is the segment for today. Lucille Ball. Back to you, James. Y'all are so stupid.
I'm sorry. Did you know what I was talking
He
about
was
when
told a straight face.
Did you know what I was talking about when I said Vitamin Benjamin?
By the what?
Vitamin Benjamin.
Uh-uh.
It was one of the episodes on I Love Lucy.
What was it? What?
I forget exactly what it was, but it was like a product that and it was called Vitamin Benjamin. Um,
And they probably had it on there too. I was asleep.
I
I
forget.
woke up.
I used to watch Lucy all the time, so that just popped in my mind when you started talking about it. That's why I shouted that out. But I'm like, she don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Uh-uh. Uh-uh. I was watching one of them where they had to work at a candy factory,
Yeah,
and
That's my
that
favorite
you just,
one.
and they
And they
had
was
the
trying to
lady.
they was trying to eat them and stuff because it was coming off the conveyor belt too fast. You know,
right,
Lucy's
right.
so dang on silly.
They
Well,
had it
She
in
was
the
putting
hat.
them in her shirt, in her hat, everywhere.
Yeah,
And then,
I love physical comedy. That's something that I feel people don't really do that
yeah,
type of stuff anymore. So I really
mhm,
like Lucy.
absolutely.
yeah,
And she broke a lot of barriers. They were one of the first interracial couples on TV. They were one of the first
yeah,
couples that had a child on TV. You know, when they brought
yeah,
home the
yeah. When she was
baby.
pregnant,
And they had the separate beds. Remember, they wouldn't even let them share a
yes,
bed
Right.
on
yes,
TV. So yeah, I really looked up to Lucy. I think she was so funny, and I do like the Yours, Mine, and Ours movie. That was hilarious, man. One of the kids secretly had got her drunk, and she was acting a fool. Um, she didn't know what
yeah.
was going on. Them kids put her through it in that movie.
Sure
Yeah.
did.
Um,
So we gonna move forward with some of these hot topics.
yeah.
Um,
Before you touch on anything, did y'all know that there's another Power Origins coming with Tommy and Ghost?
I heard of that. See,
Yeah.
listen, I'm deep in the Powerverse, and when they first brought up spinoffs, they said that they were going to do 3 past ones.
Yeah,
So
Okay.
they were gonna do Kanan. Oh no, they said they was doing
Yeah.
three. They was doing Kanan, they was doing the
Raising Cane.
Tommy and Ghost one, and then they got the one with his son. So I had knew that it was gonna be three.
yeah,
So I was waiting on this. I didn't know that it was coming out.
yeah. They Stars has already ordered it, so they are. So that is in the works. They are working on that now.
So
So
did
Um,
I
they
heard so
come out with Raising? So Raising Cane is already out, right?
yeah, Raising
It's
Kanan is out. They have a spinoff with Tommy called Force.
okay. You're right. I gotta get that
And then
one.
they have Power Ghost, which follows his ghost son.
Yes.
So that's
So
the
they
most
came out with
recent one
him.
with Mary J in it and stuff. That's
Yeah,
my favorite. That's my
that's
favorite
my
one. I
favorite
really
too.
like
yeah,
Cause
that.
mine too.
I'm not really a fan of prequels because why do I care about the people that dead? They dead. You know, I don't
what's
know.
it
I be just
called?
like, huh?
What's it called?
Power Book of Ghost.
Yeah, the last one you just said.
What's the other one? Tommy Force and then Kanan. But they're prequels. So what they're doing is they're going and showing the story
Right.
before the
They're going to show
original,
what led up to.
what led
Oh,
up to
that
it. And I
okay.
mean, I'm just not, I don't know. I always, even though I'm somebody that watch like Star Wars and Game of Thrones and stuff, I hate,
I'm not
like, I
into
want to see what
that.
happened after. I'm trying to see what's
Right.
going on now. Like, I don't want to see
Yeah.
somebody that died. Like, their
Yeah,
story, ended already.
I'm not completely against them. It just depends on how they do it. It just
yeah.
depends
Yeah.
on how it's put together. So I am interested in seeing it though. So
I'm
I was
interested in seeing this, but people are theorizing that because of this coming out in the way that Ghost died, that he may not be dead because Amari Hardwick, who plays Ghost, has been seen with scripts, power scripts. So they're saying they don't know if he's doing, flashback, flash forward type stuff for the new show, or if he's really gonna reprise his role. Which
Okay,
yeah, I thought he was alive the whole time. So
that's
yeah.
weird.
Okay. What you got next for
Yeah,
us,
I
Kate?
have to catch up on those. I've been trying to catch up on the sisters, the Tyler Perry stuff, the sisters, and what's the other one that comes out on Thursday? Oh,
Zatima.
there's nah, I haven't got to her yet, but the sisters, he's making you pay for it.
BT
Unless
Plus.
you're on actual cable, because the only time I can really watch Sisters is when I'm at work. But unless you're on actual cable, you can catch up on Sisters. But on here on Prime, yeah, he's making you pay for it right now.
Oh
So,
wow.
which is sucks.
Mm. That's how they did the College Hill with Ray J and Amber
Yeah,
Rose and them.
I used
Cause
to
I
watch
was trying
College
to
Hill
watch it.
too.
I'm like, I can't stream it nowhere. They're like, no,
No,
only on BET Plus. A lot of stuff. And but the thing is, BET. Now, as much as I hate that, I think that was a good marketing for them because BET was kind of dying when it came to original content and shows, and BET Plus kind of revived it. Like they got a lot of movies and stuff. Like we know, who just did a movie on there? Kelly Rowland had a Christmas movie.
girl, did you see the new Kelly Rowland
Um,
movie?
you said what, the new one, the one on
Yeah,
Netflix? I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
I didn't watch it. Don't tell me no spoilers. No spoilers. I
I
ain't
am.
watched it yet.
I. Oh, that movie was so good. Okay.
Really.
Did you really think it was that good?
I thought it was good, cuz you ain't think so?
It was okay, but
I think people that like that genre of movie, like in
yeah.
those shows, will like it. I'm on the because some of the stuff I like I like the what's the Tyler Perry one with Journey Smollett. Uh, dang, what is the one where the girl get AIDS at the end?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause she was kind of lightweight cheating on her husband when she had met.
Yeah, Diary of a
Yes,
Therapist or something, or
yeah, cause she was a
whatever it
realtor,
was.
right? And the guy wanted to buy
Was
some
that the one that
property.
Kim Kardashian was in?
Yes. Yep.
So
That
the
one.
crazy thing is, I saw that when it came out, but I don't really remember too much about it.
Yeah. So I mean,
I
it
mean,
was
I
just
just
me.
like. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just saying, Tyler Perry. I love Tyler Perry, but the formula is always the girl live a sad life. Something happened, and then her life end up sadder. Like I don't want to see that. I don't know. I be
Yeah,
with,
you ain't lying, cuz.
So that's why I'm like, I kind of felt like it was gonna go that way. I haven't seen it, so
Yeah.
don't spoil it for me. But
Yeah.
I kind of felt like it was gonna be that kind, which I'd be on the fence. So I was just like, well, I'm gonna take my time, watch
No,
the
actually, when
the
you
dang
do,
on
oh, chill, bro.
the dang on Equalizer.
Now I haven't watched. I haven't been watching that. But when you watch the Kelly Rowland, watch it, and then we'll come back and talk about it because, like James said, I liked it. I thought it was really good. I really thought that Kelly Rowland played the part. You know what I'm saying? So we'll talk about it when you watch it. You make sure that's your homework for tonight.
No, she ain't giving somebody homework.
That's your homework. You're gonna watch that.
Oh my god, I can't believe you, girl.
That's everybody's homework. All the transcenders, that's your homework. You go and watch that new Kelly Rowland on Netflix.
They said, damn, y'all strict around this mug,
Well, I'm
huh?
gonna just,
Who said that?
I'm gonna just say, I hope y'all don't fall asleep watching it. 'Cause
Oh, it wasn't that bad. It was,
Dang.
like whatever. I mean, it was okay. Like I'm not even going. I'm not. I'm gonna stop short of saying that it was bad because I did think that Kelly Rowland did a good job. I think that she's getting better with her acting.
I think so too.
Because remember she did Deceit Filler with
Mm,
Dwayne Martin.
yeah. Uh-huh.
I think her acting is definitely getting better. You can tell that she's definitely studying the craft. And I do think that she did a good job. But the movie it just didn't grab me like that. Like I think a lot of his movies are predictable. And just like you were saying, Kat, like you really can kind of predict what's going to happen in a lot of it.
Mhm.
And that's like with some of his stuff because then some stuff actually turns out to be really good. Like even like with the haves and the have-nots when that was on. I used to
Hmm.
love the haves and the have-nots. And the reality is a lot of shit that happened on there, you just knew damn well that just was never gonna happen. But it was good though. it was good.
True
But
story for her.
um I just think it's like I think in a lot of ways this movie was predictable. So you could kind of guesstimate what was gonna happen and different stuff like that.
Right.
Um I mean like even when it got down, well I can't say because Cat hadn't seen it. But the big showdown at the end, Tiff, like when it was coming up to that,
Yeah.
like I saw it coming. Um, I saw it coming. Like when she got the phone call, and
Yeah.
I was like, that's some like I wouldn't do that. Like that's some trickery. Come on, Tyler. Like that's some trickery right there. She fell right on into it and went, and then it turned out to be some booth shit.
It's
And
almost like we already know what's gonna happen before it
yeah,
happened in his movies. And
yeah.
don't
I
get
mean,
me
I
wrong,
was
I
like,
like
maybe with
Tyler.
like I be moving and shaking, and I'm trying to get this radio station launched, and I be moving and shaking. So I don't really have time to sit down and watch no movies. But I took that
Absolutely.
Saturday and laid my ass in the bed and said, "No, we're gonna watch this because Kelly, my girl." And I was just like, it was all right. I won't say that it was bad. It just
Yeah.
did, but maybe it's not like a guy type of movie. Maybe that's what. Yeah, maybe that's
You
what.
know, I
Because
think
most women that I know that saw the movie, they really enjoyed it.
yeah.
And like I said, like Kelly did a really good job. The guy that played, the, the guy that played opposite Kelly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that I think in a lot of ways he did a good job, but then I think that his character was very predictable, and he kind of sucks. Like when they go out and do press for it, like he don't really be talking. He don't say nothing. Like Kelly be doing all the talking. Like they be doing a lot. They had been doing a lot of stuff together. So it seemed a little weird to me, but you know, it wasn't a bad movie. Um, it just didn't grab me like that.
So remember the guest that we had on last week?
Mhm.
And he was telling us he was in that movie Black Men Don't Cheat. Did you guys see that movie?
I have not. I
I'm gonna
need
tell
to.
you
I gotta
something.
watch it.
I'm gonna tell you
No,
something.
no spoilers.
No. This is real talk. I couldn't get past, and I'm not saying that the movie was bad, but it was at the beginning quite interesting. But I just can't get past going forward in the movie. And I don't know if because it's not grabbing me or something, but I think we all should get together at maybe your house or my house, probably your house, Cat, and sit down and actually watch that movie and give a
Don't
review.
be trying to get us together to watch no movies and shit. Like stop telling people.
I mean, I'll bring the popcorn and the pop.
Stop making people think we cool like that. Don't be. Listen, y'all should come to Cleveland and then
We'll come to Cleveland.
come to Cleveland and we can do it at my house.
Absolutely. We'll come to Cleveland.
No
And
issue.
FYI, y'all, we are cool like that.
I know we are.
No. No, but I just wanted to know if y'all saw it because it came up. And I'm like, black men man, look, that it should have been a whole nother title. Let me tell you, bruh.
I just don't really be having a whole lot of time to sit and watch movies and all of that stuff. Like, there's so many shows that I watch that I haven't.
Yeah, you just
I'm
can't.
probably behind like 2 seasons on a lot of shows.
We be out driving, and by the time we get back, we're exhausted.
Yeah, I'm like between the driving and the media stuff and Elijah and everything else. And I mean, like stuff pop up in an instant with him. I was
Right.
I was out moving yesterday, and he called me like, "My muffler fell off." Oh.
I know me and you was on the phone.
I'm like, here I come, because you do need a ride here, right? Here I come.
Them damn kids.
But listen, it's all good though. He know I'll drop everything in the world to come and whatever he needs. So it's all cool. And I went and we got that together. And because I called you, once when we was finished. So everything was cool. But it was just, if you could have saw my face like when he called and said that it happened. And one thing with him is like, when there's something going on and it's like really affecting him or whatever, and he called you to tell you, you ain't gonna be able to understand what the hell he's saying. So I'm like, what? Say that again? Huh? I can't hear you, Elijah. I can't hear you. And every time he say, he like,
open your mouth.
I'm like, come on.
Speak.
But it was cool.
It's funny.
Everything worked out though. Everything worked out. He is like really an amazing kid, I mean, just like we all did good with our kids. So like Cam good, Lil Killer good, I know Kayla good, and Elijah good. Like we got good kids. So like, he cool. He like, I'm in Streetsboro. And then my stepfather, he like, what are you doing all the way in Streetsboro? You know how your parents be. In Streetsboro. And I'm like, well, it ain't even 10 minutes from him, and they live in Twinsburg, Jerry. Like, they live in Twinsburg. That's like around the corner for him. So it's it all worked out, but it also showed that it's some really, really good people in this world. Like, we look at a lot of stuff like the world is just all bad and like everybody's hateful and all of that, but there really are some really good people out here. He had gone to Midas because he wanted to get an oil change. And Sunday we went to Joy's event, the workout class, the workout fundraiser. So when he pulled in on Sunday, I could see something was hanging under the car. I'm like, did you hit something, or what's hanging under your car? So neither one of us put 2 and 2 together that it was the muffler, because it was just a pipe from the muffler. It wasn't like the whole muffler was hanging there.
Right.
So we was gonna go and get it checked out to see what it was or whatever. This was on Sunday. So I guess Monday everything was cool. Yesterday he wanted to go get an oil change, and he went, but when he went, they could see that it was hanging under the car, and they was like, "Well, we don't want to lift the car because if we lift it, it's gonna mess it up." So as he was pulling out, I guess there was a dip or a pothole or something going out of their garage, and when he hit it, it caught onto the pothole. That's how it ended
So
up.
the whole thing just came
That's
out
how
from the front to the back.
it ended up coming off.
Been
So
there.
we'll see. You kind of question like, okay, well, should I get it fixed? Should I get another one put on there or whatever?
Hmm.
It's really an old vehicle. It's just like it's just like any old vehicle that you
Yeah.
have. They be rotted or rusted out on the bottom and all of that, and it's not really worth putting one on there. But ironically, usually if your muffler comes off, your car runs really loud. But
Yep.
for whatever reason, his actually runs quieter with it off of there because remember,
Wow.
remember I was following him. He was able to drive it home.
Right.
'Cause I went out there because we was gonna get it towed, and I pay for his insurance, so if we do a claim, I gotta be there. But
Right.
we was just gonna get it towed, but even the police was like, he's fine, it's not really that loud, and he could drive home. They gave him a little note in case somebody did mess with him or whatever, that he could give it to him and say this what happened, or they could call that cop or whatever. Like the police was really really cool. But the thing that really happened that was really dope is because the people at Midas, they wouldn't like he asked them like, can you tie it up or whatever, or tie it so it don't come off or whatever. And they was like, we can't help. So that's why he was leaving. So when it happened, somebody pulled over at him and actually cut it off. So it just so happened he had pulled into like a shopping center behind the Midas in Streetsburg, and somebody out, like two guys over there, seen him. Turns out they own, what's it called? It's a pizza place out there. So they own a pizza place out there, and they saw him, and they actually have a relationship with Midas. So they went back to Midas and was like, "Can we borrow your saw? We'll just give you a free pizza." So they let him borrow the saw. And he cut it off so that obviously it wasn't hanging and all of that stuff. So they the
It's
ones
good
that
people out there.
actually helped him until I got there because Streetsboro is like 25, 30 minutes.
Hmm.
So it was cool. Everything worked out. In the very beginning, you like, oh shit, what's it? And everything actually turned out really, really good. So yeah.
There's definitely good people out there, and them car situations. You definitely gonna have to have the money to
Yeah.
to get your baby together. I need brakes right now. My whole sunroof, the thing collapsed. The Drake cup, yeah, like it's just hanging. They
Mm.
told me I took it to Buick, and they told me it was gonna be like, what did he say? $1,600. I said, I know you lying. I said it's a sunroof. You mean $1,600?
Wow.
He was like, well, that's. I'm like, yeah, okay. So I found somebody to do it for like 200-300.
Okay, that's cool.
So yeah, because other than that, I cannot open up my sunroof. And today was a beautiful day outside. Yesterday was beautiful. I want to be able to open up my sunroof. That's what I got the car for. That's what made the car was the sunroof.
Right. Yeah.
Ooh.
But okay, what's up? Give us some more topics, Cat. We gonna put Cat to sleep. She over there.
I
Don't
am
play with us.
sleeping today, guys.
Don't
I'm
play with
sorry.
us.
I'm low
Don't play with
energy
us like
today.
that. Don't do that.
I'm low energy today. I don't know. I need some caffeine or something in my life.
I've been low energy all day. I went to the trainer. I
Yeah.
actually down a few pounds today, which was pretty good.
Good.
I'm making some progress. Yeah, I've been
Good
low
job.
energy all day, and I done did damn squats. So like I'm wobbling when I walk because my knees is like killing me.
That's the worst. Oh my God. Them knees
Weighted
about to buckle.
squats at that. So it ain't even just me regular squatting. Like I'm squatting with the barbell and my legs knees hurting right now. But yeah, what's next? What's next, Cat?
Okay. Well, I know we have been talking about Simon and Portia's divorce. Um,
I'm
they
still
have
on
been
the Underground Railroad thing, but go ahead.
I know, right? They have been all over the place. Sending shots at each other on social media.
Wow.
He posted today, whoever convinced Portia to get a divorce, like you bitches gonna stand up for what y'all did, or y'all need to speak up. And it's like, but you over here flaunting your new boo. So how you posting about her filing for divorce when you supposedly got a new boo in the air?
Man, she
Little
about
love
as dumb
today.
as a bag of rocks too. If she's trying to do all that and he done got all these. Whew.
Well, yeah. So his new boo, she is Get Bodied by Jay on Instagram. And a lady girl who speculated to be in her
Look,
late 30s, early 40s. Yeah, Get Bodied by Jay. And the crazy thing is, I followed her for many years.
really?
She is famous for kind of like K Michelle and others. She got illegal butt shots.
Okay.
And they unfortunately, started to rot and created big open wounds in her rear end. So I watched in real time over maybe 3-4 years of her getting surgery after surgery, of them taking it out, and she's still to this day, even though she's got reconstructive surgery and her body looks amazing, she still has indents and scars where they had to literally cut open each cheek and open it up and get all that stuff out of there. Yeah, they had to. It ain't no when people get those illegal butt injections, it's not an easy fix. They have to literally go in there and grab all of that illegal substance and chemicals or whatever they injected into you because you never really know.
Is
So
it all
she
one word, Cat?
yeah, so it's Get Bodied by
Oh,
Jay.
body. It,
And so she
he,
was a people called her out because she was a personal trainer, but she got a lot of work done.
Yeah, just like Oprah out here.
oh, here
She
she
got
go.
Yeah,
one of the
so
ones that did do
that's
Ozempic.
another one. Oprah has cut ties with Weight Watchers because she's come
Right.
out and said that she's taken Ozempic. But did you hear she's coming out with a new show where she's going to be showing different people's transformations on Ozempic, and she's going to make a big thing about her being on Ozempic because she lost that weight. Her, DJ Khaled, a lot of people lost their Weight Watchers contracts because they didn't follow the Weight Watchers diet.
Right.
Um, but yeah, so back to Get Body by Jay. We also know her from she was also married to a rich man before, and her rich man had their infidelities, and she left him for a younger rapper. So she was pulling who we'll talk about later. She was pulling a Drea when she was talking to somebody, in their early 20s. And so
Okay.
that was the last rumored boo that I saw of her having maybe a couple months ago. So when I start seeing, I follow a lot of the underground blogs. So my underground people a couple days ago had spotted that she was spotted in front of some of his property, some of his cars,
Mm-hmm.
some of the places he frequent on a boat that he frequents. So people start putting these two together. Once they
Mm-hmm.
put two and two together, girl, her and Simon, now they just tagging each other, comment on each other's pictures. So it's basically almost confirmed that that is his new boo. So one thing I know about Jay, she loves a rich man. Not very much unlike myself.
Mm-hmm.
So so she looking for her next come up, which I ain't mad at you, boo. But you gotta see what the thing about these girls and these rich men, you gotta get what you can get and get up out of there. Portia, unfortunately,
Get up out.
Portia has legal ties with him, so it's gonna be a little bit harder. But one smart thing Portia did is they did have a prenup, which states that when they break up, everything is to stay separate. So hopefully the judge will honor Portia's prenup and she can keep going. But we've heard that she's picked up a lot of her jobs that she quit, because remember he wanted her to quit all her jobs. She
Mm.
quit Dish Nation, she quit
She sure did.
Housewives, she quit another host. She was hosting another show, and she was doing all these different things. The only thing that she kept was her go naked hairline. was the only one, and I think some of her cosmetics and beauty stuff like that. But they said that she's in talks with different radio shows and different things to get a lot of that income coming back in.
I
Mm-hmm.
just, I don't
Mm.
somebody. I just have a problem with somebody telling you I want you to quit all your jobs and not make you know.
Well,
I
you know,
just
I've been there, done that.
I just got a problem. I don't know. And I mean I understand the idea of well he want to take care of you or whatever, but to me you should want your own. I mean even if even if he
Yeah.
doing everything and he paying all the bills and whatever, I just feel like it should be a part of you that just wants to have your own. Um, and you end up in situations where when that shit don't work out, here you are with nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And see, she's lucky to have the status that she has, that she was able to get those jobs back. The average woman, say you get married and have kids and give up your job and stuff, you might not be working for 10, 15 years, and that dude leave you, and now you got this big gap in your resume.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I am a person
Yep.
that I would not mind to get put up, and taken care of. But the thing about me is, what my grandma always told me, always have your own, always have you a secret, or the old school people have you a secret account that he don't know about. Make sure you got your own business, you got your own things. I follow a lot of people that are traditional women that want to be taken care of, but they always preach, have your own business, have your own line of something you're doing that don't have nothing to do with him, because these people walk away all the time
Yeah.
and take their
Um.
money with them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe
I
she'll get
don't.
back on Ricky Smiley or whatever. I would like to see what's her name come back on Ricky Smiley. Eva. Eva.
Even Marcel
Yeah. Like I mean, I know obviously she doing the show and all that, but
and
I
doing a
See,
good damn job.
I liked when it was the Brat and Portia and Miss Juicy Baby. I think
yeah,
all of them had
I
a
know
funny
Miss
dynamic.
Juicy.
Miss Juicy ain't been back since remember she came in there with her natural hair and they was calling her Frederick Douglass.
Yeah,
I can't
they
with
need
you.
to leave her alone.
Yeah,
Um,
so we'll be keep watching with what's going on with Portia and Simon and Get Bodied by Jay. A lot of these men are running through women so quick, they be here 1 second and gone the next.
On the next.
So yeah, let's move on to what I alluded to earlier with Miss Drea. Miss Andrea, baby, I'm calling you out, honey. I'm calling you by your whole name, Andrea. What the heck was you thinking? So, for people that don't know, Drea has announced her pregnancy with an NBA baller who is 22 years old. Now, Drea is 39 with a 22-year-old son of her own. She has her own 22-year-old son. So people are like, did your son introduce you to him? Like, how did like, was your kid, was they playing a game together and he like, hey, put your mom on the phone, she fine? Like, what the heck? Wait, I can't hear you.
Time out.
I muted because I've been over here coughing up a storm. So
Wait.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a minute. Um, I just think that people need to mind their business. Now, when you put your shit out there, obviously you gonna have people minding it, and people talking shit and saying whatever saying what they think they feel. But I can understand the look of it. I mean, obviously, if you got a 22-year-old child and you messing with somebody that's 22, I mean, but I just think that the world judges too much. At the end of the day, they both adults. Um, and I know it's weird. I know it seems weird and all of that stuff, but the thing for me is that he ain't underage. Um, that's really the thing for me. I don't necessarily. I think I'm in a different place in my life now, where like years ago I would have been like, "What? Oh, that's just wrong." Like shit. But now I'm just like, now I'm in a place where I'm just like, whatever. I mean, at the
So
end,
would you? So would you date someone 17 years your junior?
let's keep it up.
You
All
said what?
depends on the finances, baby. Because if he can afford me,
I'm
by
gonna,
all.
I'm gonna just say I ain't as innocent as I look. So that's all. I can say I ain't as innocent as I look. Now we don't do minors around here,
Right.
but
Hmm.
I don't see it. I don't see anything. I mean, obviously it looks weird, and it's not the traditional. It's not what you normally going to see with anybody. But I just think that there's so many people out there who judge stuff like that. They doing shit far.
Yeah, it is.
They doing far worse shit and acting like they ain't did nothing wrong and all of that stuff until they come out, and then you know,
And a lot of
yeah.
the men do it. Like we see Leonardo DiCaprio been dating 25-year-olds since he was 25 and he in his 50s. You know,
And the thing is, obviously I'm a man, but they don't mess with men like that when they 60 and they dating somebody 27 or they
they
dating
don't
somebody
say nothing.
22 or whatever. They be all on TV and on the red carpet and oh she's so beautiful and shit. Shit, look at Kanye and whoever the hell he dating.
Right.
Bianca,
Yeah. I mean, think about Celine Dion and her husband,
right?
Mariah and Tommy Mottola. Like we've seen it years, and this ain't the first
And
age gap relationship.
Sharon, her man. I mean, he ain't in his 20s, or is he in his 20s? I thought he was in his 30s.
Who?
The guy that's dating Sharon.
Oh, I don't know.
The black guy that's dating Sharon. He's a youngin.
Oh, I
Who,
don't know.
Sherry who?
Sharon.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh,
he's
I thought you were
young.
saying Sherry. I thought you
Yeah,
were talking
I
about
thought you
Sherry
were saying
Shepherd.
Sherry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cher. Yeah, he's in his 20s.
So I'm just
Yeah,
like,
she's dating Amber Rose baby dad.
so I'm just like, it's kind of a it's kind of a double standard. Like
Yeah,
it's kind of a double standard when it's okay for one person and then it's not okay for her. And I just think that because of her history and her being on the Basketball Wives and her doing XYZ or whatever, like people just kind of have like a preconceived
People
notion with her.
yeah,
judge Drea a lot. Now Drea has done a lot of things
Yeah,
in her past.
absolutely,
She allegations of child neglect. Going to
absolutely,
jail for that.
yeah.
With her getting into it with Sunday Carter on Basketball Wives, punching her out,
Like
and
Sunday Carter.
listen, Dre gave her that 1-2 special and had her eye on black, honey. They would have never seen me. I'm telling you, if Dre would have blacked my eye, y'all would have never seen me back on Basketball Wives. I'd have left that day. Ain't no way I'd have been there the next day with my eye like this.
absolutely not.
Like F you, Drea. Nah, we'd have had a round two. Ain't no way.
Absolutely not. I can't bring
Um,
myself to come back on something and my eye all fully. No, ma'am.
Yeah, so I mean, I've dated younger. I've definitely, especially the way I dress or carry myself, I've definitely like, listen, I had somebody that was 19 try to talk to me because we thought we was the same age. Like,
No. Oh my God, I've never gone that low. I mean,
I
what?
didn't say I talked to him now. We text and I said, it should have been a giveaway
How
if
I
he would.
feel? How I feel? I'm like, oh hell no, I ain't never did that. What?
I ain't never did that before. Yeah, I never really have. I dated a lot within my
Yeah,
age range, but I
yeah.
have had some outliers, and I definitely had a couple young ballers holler at me. So I know how I feel. I'm like, okay, when is your game, baby? Cause I'll be there. I'll be there waving in the
I
stands,
haven't
honey.
I haven't never had any young dudes. It was always the opposite. It was always the older. But I have had people um like come oh you and your son, not my son.
I've had that happen too.
My
Listen,
maintenance guy.
that's because
Oh, I was
I be
talking to
dating
your son.
shorty
I,
doo wops. I be dating short dudes. So they be like, oh, who's this little guy?
I'm
Like
like,
it's
how
that
are you
thing.
talking to my son? And my son is at school with my boyfriend. So I have to look at myself and I am like a very self conscious person. I'm super serious when it comes to my body. So I'm looking at myself like, oh my God, I'm about to be 47. Now, I'm going through a crisis now. I'm about to be 47 next month. So now I'm looking at my wrinkles. Now I'm looking at this and that. Well, how in the hell do I look old? I'm only, let me see. I'll be 40. Like, I think I'm 3 years older. And I'm like, damn, do I look that old? I know I be having some gray hairs and stuff like that. And I'm gonna be popping out my gray hairs here soon. I don't care about that. I don't care. But then sometimes I be like, I'm good. But it be the older ones for me. It be the older ones. It be the ones that's 10 years older than me. What do you want? What do you
Yeah,
want?
I definitely get a lot of sugar daddies that ain't got no sugars, the Splendor daddies.
Period. What can you do for
What can
me?
you do for me? Unless you about to sign a lease on this car, there's nothing you can do for me, sir.
But give me money here and there. Okay, I get it, but honey, I'm still active.
Right. I'm still
And I don't
active
need to
out
be
here.
going to no hospital
Nah, because
on
them
Color
old
Purple. Well, how did he
the,
die?
on top of me.
On top of he had a whole heart attack, sis.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I think once you get grown, especially I think especially over 21, once people are of drinking age and you got your own life going on,
Right.
Yeah,
you're responsible, you taking care of business,
Right.
as long as it's not you holding something over somebody or you messing with somebody
right,
young
right.
because they're immature and you can, manipulate them and stuff like
Yeah,
that. If it's two adults that got their own mind
yeah,
and they kind of on the same level doing their own thing, then I don't see nothing
yeah,
wrong with it,
yeah.
Listen, I hope I
Yeah.
can get me a 22-year-old millionaire baby dad. For sure, I'll
That,
be.
right.
Y'all
Right.
see my maternity shoot, I'll be just like her. Yes, honey. Millions. They be like, what you got on the way? Millions. I
Yeah.
got millions on the way. Okay.
In order for me to be with a 22-year-old right at this point, I can't be sitting up here talking about, oh, let me cook dinner for my son, this boy, and Cameron, which is 24. I got a 22-year-old. If this dude is paying all of the bills and having me getting snatched, and we gonna pull this up, we gonna get this, we gonna get some. Absolutely, what you want, baby? But when he start acting all weird. Cause I'm not for. I don't care how much money you got, what you got. You start acting weird. You start talking to me all crazy just cause you paying some damn bit. No, bro, bye.
I don't care about that.
I
I
will
like to
never
cry. I like to
forget
cry.
where
I
I
cry in
came
a
from,
BMW. I
and I
cry in a
will never forget
BMW.
where I came from. Because, honey, you can have $50 million. I will go out here and get me another Buick. Hello, it would be brand spanking new. It would be chromed out. It would be, yeah, it would be custom made and all that. But I don't care. Do it. 'Cause I cannot deal with these modern made cars today. I got to sit up here and press the button that's behind me to start the car. Yeah, we're not. Yeah, we're not doing that. I
How do you
can't.
get cars?
Look, they got the 2025. Oh shit! I think it was the new Nissans or something where the front dashboard is all the way. It's TVs. It's all TV. So the passenger can sit there and watch the TV. It's from from the driver's side all the way. It's one of them cars from the driver's side all the way to the passenger side. It's nothing but the dashboard is all the way just TV. And then down below is where you push to start the car. All this, they got these cars driving for you now. Man, I can't fall asleep. No, bruh. You'll see me right up underneath a semi. Yeah, I'll stick with the up under the 2000, the 2020. I don't care what you got. I'm not materialistic like that. Love it, but
So
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
So,
What you got for us, Tech Tech?
how many more topics we got? We got time for. I know we over here. We over here.
I
About
think
all of us
We
is
didn't
getting
do the
real
Oscars
sleepy.
yet.
I think we about done. I know they probably like, man, these old asses.
Tiffany, the only one that watched the Oscars. So Tiff, why don't you tell us about the Oscars?
Yeah,
It's
tell me
me and
about the
James.
Oscars. I was happy for Erica Alexander. Like I was really happy for
Yes,
her.
yes, yes. So happy.
Yeah,
So
I was.
I didn't get to the end because I had to leave work, but I caught the middle where um uh and then I saw where everybody had the outfits on and the outfits. Then what's my girl's name? Zendaya.
Zendaya.
Zendaya, that is my girl. Her
Hmm.
outfit was absolutely flawless. A lot of them basically kept it simple this year with the
Yeah,
just straight, one piece or whatnot. The only outfit I was like questionable about was Divine Joy. She had the poofiness. So hers was a baby blue gown. She had the little train going on in the back, but her sleeves were like with the poof. I don't know. It was pretty. It wouldn't have been to my caliber, but she was very pretty. Divine Joy. Then you had Laverne Cox. She could have did better with the breast area because hers was just flat. I was like,
Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
think
So I'm sitting here looking at all the outfits now. Yeah. Definitely you have to get something to support the
you
girls
gotta
a
get
little
that
bit,
because hers was like bloop. So, but
Hmm.
my girl, the Scream Queen, Jamie Lee Curtis, kept it very simple. I don't care what, and you talk about Jamie Lee Curtis, girl, we're fighting
I
because
like
that
that.
is my dog. She kept it simple with the all black dress, and everything, and just out there long sleeve, low key, all of it. Then you had the only thing I don't really watch the Oscars, so a lot of what I saw was like little simple shorties. They call them shorties. They had little simple shorties winning Oscars. They had movies that I have never heard of, so I was just like a deer in the headlights at first.
Mm.
Um, and then it came out with the actresses, and then once they came out with those, that's when I kind of like I had to go, so I didn't get to see the whole Oscars, but it was quite interesting. It was very interesting. My favorite show was when the guy came out and did the I'm Ken. He sung about the Ken Barbie, so it was all pink because y'all know my favorite color is pink, so it was all pink, and it that was wonderful. That right there, that aspect was wonderful. Hi, hashtag dope. Hey.
I was gonna say, James, can you put his comment on the screen? My computer's dead.
Who that
We
is?
got hashtag dope photography in the building.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
What's up,
Hey,
Seth?
hashtag dope. We was actually talking about your movie. Wake up, James. Period. So yes, but other than that, oh, did you see Dwayne Wade and his lovely wife Gabby in their outfit? Hers was I absolutely love Gabrielle Union's outfit. It's like the top is just like a low key hard turn, not hard, yeah, hard turn. And from the look at it, it's like a little long skirt. Dwayne Wade was in his casual black and white tie. Her hair was up in a bun, and they looked at really, really flawless. I absolutely love her outfit. Also, you had Regina King. I see she's growing her hair back out.
I'm just
Um,
happy I'm just happy to see Regina King.
hey,
Like,
yes,
I'm happy to see her back out there. Everybody knows that she's been away since her son
yeah.
suicide. So it's really, really good to see her back out there. But she's getting ready to play in the movie. What's the movie she's doing? I don't know why I can't think of it right now. That's what it's.
Um,
I'm not hip. I don't
But
know.
yeah,
I
I'm
was
not
just
hip
watching
to it
her
either.
and Ray the other day.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
So it's good. It's good to see her out for sure.
yeah, it's really good to see her out and kind of getting back into the groove of things. And I'm quite sure she's still struggling, with everything that
Wow.
happened. But it is good to see her back out there.
Yeah, I saw the Kardashian Jenners were there. And
at the Oscar.
everybody was talking about Kylie's look because she's starting to look significantly older, than what she is. And everybody knows she did facial enhancements at 16, 17. She
Wow.
was already putting filler and different things, and also she was tanning herself very dark, kind of to match the type of men she was dating at that time. Well, now, she was at the Oscars. She dates Timothy Chalamet, who is
Mm-hmm.
the actor that did Wonka.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
they yeah, so now she's a little bit more paler. She's wearing her hair and her styling a little different. So people are starting to notice a little bit of the face, like, okay, you 25, 26, and you looking a little bit older. But
Mm-hmm.
Kim looked beautiful. And if you guys saw the paparazzi caught Kim and rumored boyfriend Odell Beckham,
Mm-hmm.
having some talking. They were talking, getting close, flirting. So we're just waiting for the official announcement that that is her man. Kim Kardashian, Bianca's, I think her name is Sasori, who is Kanye's wife, Bianca, the one that he
Yeah.
always got naked everywhere.
Right.
Kim and Bianca were seen at Yeezy's event over the weekend, where he previewed a lot of his new music and videos, and him and Northwest performed, and they seemed very friendly. So people were kind of, this was one of the first times that they spent an extended amount of time
Right.
together.
Right.
So it was just interesting to see, so you could say a lot of things about Kim Kardashian, but she seems to have a handle on the co-parenting with Kanye.
Yeah.
And I
Mm-hmm.
bet that could not be easy because he be cussing her. He be cussing her out on Twitter every other day. Kim
Yeah.
this, Kim that, Kim's mama, this and that. And she do not care. She be just at the show the next day like, I ain't even worried about him.
As she should.
The movie I
'Cause
was
that dude is retarded.
the movie I was trying to think of. Regina King is playing Shirley Chisholm.
Shirley
Yes.
Chisholm.
Uh-huh. Yep. That's about to come out.
So yeah.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, I think we done. I think we done went through our topics.
Hey, we did really
Yes.
good today, you guys.
I think we done went through the topics.
Because
What you got?
I'm
What y'all got
tired.
going on? Um, for the rest of the week.
Absolutely nothing. Gotta work tomorrow, Friday, this weekend. Shout out to my girl Jasmine, her birthday, the one who won the first um giveaway. Her birthday was Monday, so shout out to her. So I don't know if we're gonna be doing anything this weekend or not.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
so
doing.
weird.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm done.
What you got happening? There?
Well, like Tiff, my one of my best friend's birthdays was last weekend, so we went out in Cleveland. We had a ball. Let me tell you, we was everywhere. We was at Bonkers and Air.
Oh,
Where's
Um,
Air?
I live right around the corner from Bunker.
really, I liked Bonkers. That's
I
supposed to be
live.
like my new
I'm
place.
like 2 streets over from Bunker.
I didn't know
Wow.
that. See, I wasn't driving, and my
Yeah.
friend, listen, she was driving, I was drinking, and I was
Yeah.
just getting chauffeured wherever. Um, but I will say, so we
Yeah.
partying, right? We
Everybody playing
partying,
their part. She was driving and you was drinking. I got you.
I was drinking perfect. So shout out to my best friend Charmaine. Happy birthday, Charby. Love you, girl. But we partying and it's getting to be like 2 o'clock. So from 2 to 3, two to 2:30 is the last little bit where everybody's trying to turn up.
Uh,
We forgot about daylight saving. It
Ah!
hit it. So at 2 it hit 3 and they said everybody out the building. Everybody out the building.
yeah.
See, I couldn't hang with y'all that day. Oh my God. I have learned that I have to drive my own car if I'm going somewhere, period, with my friends, all of that. We
Oh,
went
absolutely.
out. We went out, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, downtown at the Mature Lounge.
Mm-hmm.
The Mature Lounge for the first time. It was pretty nice. The food, the Mature Lounge downtown Akron, the food was definitely the greatest. I mean, I really ate up everything.
Yeah, people
The
say they got
drinks
good
were
food.
cheap. The drinks were cheap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I brought a round of drinks, so when my friends we always buy each other a round of drinks. So I brought a round of drinks. I didn't drink. I don't drink. But the drinks was really, a good price. The music was definitely jumping. But
Right.
can't get kidnapped. Got and listen, because I'm gonna get to the point where I'm gonna call my Uber, my Lyft. They gonna be like, where you going? My ride here.
See, I don't get out often. So when I get out, I'm out. I'm outside. You hear me? So my other best friend, my other best friend's birthday is this weekend, my Pisces
Uh-huh.
girls. So shout out to Tiara Simone, one of our transcenders.
Happy birthday,
Her
Tierra.
birthday, yeah, so her birthday is Saturday. So we're gonna be doing Top Golf and going out to dinner and stuff. And
Oh wow.
she's talking about Top Golf. I'm like, what we doing after Top Golf? She like, oh, well,
That's
that's over
around the
at
corner for me too. Don't
11:45.
make me cra- That's around the corner for me too. Don't make me crash.
Hey, come on. The more the merrier. We'll be there.
Is she here in Akron, Kat?
Tiffany. Tiara lives in between Akron and Cleveland. She lives in like
Okay.
oh my god, I should know this. Like Brecksville, kind of
Oh,
Broadview
okay.
Heights. She stays in Broadview Heights.
Okay. Because
Um,
we got a Top Golf right here, right down the street from my house.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
saying. The new
love
one,
it.
I haven't been there, but
I
you
love
met
it.
my best friend here, the one that was at the
Yes.
concert with us. So
Yes.
she has a big giant family. So most of them stay in Cleveland. So most of their
Okay.
stuff they do closer to Cleveland.
Okay.
But yeah, so we'll be doing Top Golf, and Top Golf is gonna be over at like 11:45. I'm like, what we doing after that? She's like, what you mean? Everybody going home? I'm
Ah,
like, y'all might be going home, but shit, I'm gonna be outside. Okay.
well, you know
Let
what?
me be
I'm gonna give you a
close to Cleveland at 11:45. I'm gonna be
I'm gonna give
okay.
you a call and see if I'm out with my girl, and because she's from Cleveland, so we definitely gonna be in Cleveland hanging out.
Hmm.
Um, but man, listen, if she's almost like me, it's like once we're done, we're done. I guess I'm just gonna have to start getting some Starbucks and some heavy caffeine to go
Five
out.
hour energy.
I kid you not. It's like when I go out, it's like my body shuts completely down at 1:30. Tiffany, you need to be heading back to where you was at.
Let me tell you what you got to do. You have to take a pre going out nap.
Now,
That is the most important thing. About 3 o'clock, about 3 p.m. Go on and shut it down for a couple hours. Get you a nice little nap, little couple
Oh,
hour
like
nap.
a pre going out now. What the?
Listen, a pre going out nap. Yes, that's how people be like, how you be outside?
That's
Cause
what you need to comment on hashtag. That's what you need to comment on. A pre going out now.
you take you
what
a
did he
little nappy
say?
nap.
Y'all, he said y'all
Get you a
tired.
little
It's time to
Red Bull.
party.
I'm
I
telling
can't.
y'all.
Pre going out now. Okay,
That's look,
that's funny.
that's my cue. I've been out since. Damn, I actually got started about 3 o'clock. I've been out since 3 o'clock. So I'm like I'm tired.
Yes, the pre
Yeah,
Yeah,
going out
because
nap.
my
Listen, that's
birthday is next month, so I'm still trying to debate on what I want to do. Because 2 years ago I was like this.
see, hashtag know what's up. He said I ain't lying. So Tiffany, yeah, if we go out of town for your birthday, we all gonna shut down, take a nap.
I'm not
Cause listen,
driving.
cause when me and James go out, as soon as our head touch the pillow, we be out.
don't do
Listen,
that. Don't
Yeah, we're
do that.
doing Uber, we're doing
Don't do
Lyft,
that.
we're doing something. So have your coins ready. We all chip in,
I need you to
whatever.
put yourself in a whole different bucket. Don't do that.
James fell asleep with his phone in his hand last time we
Did
was out of town.
he?
See, that's where we got to end this. 'Cause
I looked over, I said, James, he said, hold on, I'm still trying to post.
I was in the
He's trying to
bed.
update the transcenders. Go to sleep. You're asleep.
Don't judge me. Like,
No, but you know what, James? Remember when we went to California and we was sitting there? But you know what? We cannot blame ourselves when we had to blame the time because they're 3 hours. We're 3 hours behind, above, California. So remember when we went to the shows? We sitting there in the Staples Center like this until the show started. Remember that? Every last one of them. We had 3 shows: Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And every last one of them, we was over there knocked out until the show started. I'm serious.
Hashtag dope photography said
We
You was
was
transcending
transcending
in
in that.
that.
But we was running all day.
Yeah, we were. We was out from sun up to sundown, so we were tired.
We was running and doing press all day long.
Yeah.
I think because let me see, we did 106 in Park,
Yep, we did 165, which was great.
and we did the convention center.
We did the celebrity basketball game with Snoop Dogg and all of them.
Right basketball game.
But see, back then we were in our young state, so we were out. We were just out. Because and parking was so expensive. The first time we went, we had to go. We parked and we paid $25. Went back to the hotel, had to come back. So James was like, "Oh no, we're not doing this." So the next day, when we got out, we were out and we stayed out. And then we ended up going to the after party. We didn't end up going to the one with I think Nicki Minaj because they started shooting.
Right, but you're talking about the party with Tiana Taylor and
Yeah,
Lil Wayne.
yeah. Oh God, girl, that party was so damn dope. It was like they was because Chris Brown had just got out of jail that day.
Dang.
That day, and he came to the because Rick Ross was performing. ASAP Rocky was performing, honey, and got booed off the stage. He cussed everybody out.
I just wanted to see
Rihanna's man, dang.
I was good because
we was asleep. At that time, I didn't know who ASAP Rocky was. I knew him, but like wasn't really, following his music like that. And it really wasn't nobody in there at the time because everybody was still at the awards. And so, honey, he ended up got to cussing everybody. Fuck y'all ain't trying to like, dude, ain't nobody in here. We sleep. Man, listen, sure did. They was like, boo, get off stage.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was wild.
We got our transcending after dark conversations going on for sure because I am sleepy.
It's time for us to close it out. I'm tired, man.
Well, I done got my second win.
Well, I'm glad.
I definitely transcended the whole nap all day and was like, I was gonna text y'all, be like, I am not doing this today, y'all. I'm sorry. Next thing I know, I'm up in the bathroom doing my makeup artist.
I pulled one of the hashtag numbers. I've been out since 3:00, and I flew in here about 7:45. Like, yeah, we gotta get on the computer. So I'm tired.
Yeah, you guys. So
this was dope. I appreciate us just doing all topics today. I'm gonna start putting flyers out for the next week. We're gonna have Troop on the show next Wednesday. Yeah. So and I've interviewed Steve a couple times, but we actually gonna have all of them next Wednesday. We should have a flyer, all that stuff together tonight. We're working on after 7. So after 7.
The pathway. And, searching for love that's evermore.
I can't even hear James. All I hear is Tiff singing.
I'm like, what are you doing? What is So
crazy till so.
Yeah, Troop is coming on next Wednesday. We're working on after 7. And then did I tell you Dawn Robinson sent me a message. She sent me an audio message. So I'm working working to get her on.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything is looking good. The entertainment plug is this weekend. I've got Scratch Paper Productions. Eric Wilson is coming on the entertainment plug, and I'm about 90% positive that I'm gonna have Michael Collier on the entertainment plug on Saturday. I'm just waiting for that to be confirmed.
Wow, big thing.
Flyer is done already. I'm just waiting for them to confirm it. So that'll be pretty good. It's a lot happening. Oh, and one of my boys, I think he pronounces his name Pefe, but Seats. I had him on my other podcast.
Excuse me.
The Real Deal with James. He was on there a couple weeks ago, but I'm actually going on his podcast on Saturday morning, so that's going to be pretty cool.
When are you going on his podcast?
Saturday.
This Saturday at what time?
10 o'clock. So I'm going on his podcast to talk about whatever questions he got for me or whatever. So I'll be on there Saturday. I don't think it's airing Saturday. I think we just recording.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'll have more information about that. And yeah, that's about it. Everything is jumping though. Everything is building, and yeah, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. So, all right, y'all. I'm getting ready to call it a night. Um, and lay it down.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, guys, make sure y'all follow me all platforms, Cat Queen. I will
Absolutely.
have my website up and running, and also a new gaming channel. Who would have thought your girl done got into gaming? So I will be I will be playing some games. So follow me on Instagram for now for more information coming up soon.
And
That's
follow your girl Tiff on all platforms. TikTok for now.
For now.
and, and Instagram and Facebook.
she said TikTok for now. Um,
'Cause we don't
Instagram
know.
for me is authentically James. Yeah, it's authentically James. I actually have my link tree on here. So linktr.ee/ it's the J spot. If you go to that, all my links and everything is on. So I've been putting that up lately. But Instagram is authentically James. And
And don't forget the down below our Cash App.
absolutely.
If y'all wanna donate to Cat's chair, y'all hear my chair? Come on now, I need that crisscross applesauce chair. Come on now.
Me
So
too.
I think it's about
um,
$50. Me and Tiff, go ahead and send a nice 100 for me and Tiff to get us some comfy chairs, so I could talk to y'all comfortably.
I'm gonna have to work that out. I'm
Um,
gonna have to work that out for y'all to get y'all some shit.
I have a plan for us. When God gives me my house, I'm trying to set my basement up for us a studio so we all can be together at least once a month so everybody can see all of us,
mhm.
and maybe get some microphones and stuff so, you guys can donate to our set up the
the
culture,
the
set up
Cash App.
yes, set up the culture studio so we can so you guys can really see us instead of all just seeing us one by one, on a different screen and stuff. So that's what we're trying to do. What the Lord is willing, but we appreciate
Lord is
all of our
willing.
transcenders. We love you guys so much for supporting us. Make sure you
Yes.
hit the like button, subscribe, and
Follow,
share,
share.
share, 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 share.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you guys for watching us tonight. Um, any other final words, ladies?
Nope.
Nope. Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day. I will be out there giving them good old rides, honey. Drunk and all, and tips is absolutely welcome. Hey.
I'm trying to tell you because that's money.
Y'all know y'all know y'all girl Cat about half Irish, so
I
I will
know
be
too, cuz.
I'll be
My
tossing them
grandmother,
back.
my grandma on my dad's side is 100% Irish. My great grandmother and my grandmother and my great grandmother.
So me and Tiff will be river dancing this weekend. So look out for that.
Listen, I'm gonna be in the Uber streets, so yeah, I'm gonna be in the Uber streets with that St. Patty's money. But all right, y'all, we are out of here. We appreciate you guys watching. Make sure that you follow us, subscribe, like it, share it. Um, and we will keep you guys posted on everything. Once again, Troop is on the show next Wednesday, so make sure you guys tune in for that. I'll be posting. And we'll be posting across all social media. Let's see. Right.
Okay.
All right, y'all.
I might have to get me a new wig for for truth. Come on, me some lashes.
And that's what
In
we
the
go.
show.
And
Cut
that's what
it.
we go
Cut
cut
it.
it. We'll see y'all next Wednesday.
Bye, everybody.